Welcome to the Late Night Subway Show with James Altucher. That's me, your host. Tonight's show is an excellent show featuring celebrity guest AJ Jacobs and the musical brilliance of Jay Fonz and his magical orchestra. Come on onto the subway where we're filming in front of a live subway audience. Let's do the monologue.
Is on.
Excuse me, does anyone know how I get back to Hogwarts? I got on the wrong train station for Hogwarts. You know, I got on the 6th, but it was supposed to be the 6 and a half. Where do I go? Did any of you see my twin brother? I think he fell in the gap on the way to the subway. Is this an Uber pool? Thank you. Let's give it up for me. I'm moving in with my girlfriend this weekend. Can you give it up for me? She just graduated high school after 4 years. They're really good. Encore. Excuse me. I called an Uber and they sent me a subway car. Do you think they made a mistake?
I think so.
I called an Uber VIP and I ended up on the subway car.
Well, you were the cool dog, so I guess that's why.
That is a very cool dog. Let me ask you a question. Why doesn't anybody ever read on Star Wars? Nobody reads a book. If Luke had he would have solved every problem if he had just read his birth certificate. Am I right? Hey, in the airport, I went through the X-ray machine, and they found I had an extra $20 bill and herpes from the X-ray machine. Ready? Hey, I got on the 6, but to get to Hogwarts, they told me I had to get on the 6 and a half. Am I on the wrong subway?
Yep.
Check this out. Oh. Subway Jim. Subway Jim. I can only do one. Can you do more?
No. I'm impressed, actually.
Well, then I'm stronger than you.
You are. I can't do one. I have no idea.
Hey, do you guys think if this guy keeps interrupting me. Do you guys think if we all chip in, we could rent this subway car out as an Airbnb? I called for an Uber and they sent me this subway car with all you guys on it. Is this Uber full? Do you ever feel like farting and you just shit all over your dad's face? And then you might ask, what was my dad doing there? But now he's dead, so I can't ask him. It's a big regret I had.
That was funny. I think he's funny.
I cleared the entire car. Here's what I don't understand. Now, this is a serious question for everybody. There's 100 billion sperm that come out when a man and a woman make love. How did I win? How did I, out of 100 billion, it was like the Hunger Games down there. How did I win? That's what I want to know.
The female.
The egg chose me out of 100 billion? Me? Now you're the comedian.
That is so funny.
And now for our next guest, a very talented young gentleman, author of the book, It's All Relative, How We're All Related to Each Other, AJ Jacobs.
Thank you, James.
AJ, good to see you. Good to see you.
Great to be here. I love the studio.
It's great, yeah, it's good to be here. So I heard you had a really fun July 4th weekend.
I had a good July 4th weekend. I had it with the kids, and
Don't you ever feel like when you're on vacation with the kids, your only job is to keep the kids alive? Like, that's it. If they stay alive, you got a good one. That's
it is so true.
So AJ, you wrote this fascinating book. It's all relative. Everybody take a look at this. The basic idea is we're all related at some point to some original Adam and Eve, and that we should all be a little nicer to each other.
That's it. Everyone on this in your set, this wonderful audience, everyone in this audience is related to each other. So this woman in the campus.
So she might be my second cousin.
Yeah, maybe more like fourth or fifth, but possibly second. So that's the thesis of the book.
So AJ, before this episode, I sent in my blood. I know you sent in your DNA. I got my DNA tested. We're third cousins.
It came out that we are cousins.
And so I want to know. I'm literally insulted now. That your goal of us being nicer to each other has actually backfired. Why was I not invited to your kid's bar mitzvah? We're third cousins. I feel like that is under the window where I should have gotten an invitation to the bar mitzvah.
I did it out of love for you. Listen, if you
I appreciate it because I hate parties.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have said no, but I would have appreciated the invitation.
I mean, this was a party also for me. You know, you got to listen to 45 minutes of Hebrew. That's no ordinary party.
Oh, I would have said no. There's
Yeah.
no way I was going. So AJ, I just want to, I'm going to interrupt.
Yeah. That's your trademark.
You interviewed your cousin, George H.W. Bush.
I did.
You also interviewed your cousin, Chrissy Teigen.
Yes, I did. Very
What are some of the other
important
cousins you've interviewed? Dr. Oz?
Dr. Oz, Daniel Radcliffe, Mary Lou Henner, which
Mary Lou Henner.
So that was exciting for me. It was an 80s
Daniel
sitcom
Radcliffe,
star.
who sort of looks like he could be related to me.
Right. Well, he is half Jewish. I will say that's one big takeaway of this idea that we're all related. And now, through technology, we can find out how we're related. You can use that as a LinkedIn on steroids. You can figure out. You can call, like,
That's right. Your family tree is like a super LinkedIn. Well, AJ, it's all relative. I'm very excited about this book. It's coming out in November, in a few months. I will always choose to have you in my family.
Well, thank
We're
you.
going to break for a commercial. We'll be right back. Stick around, AJ. Thanks.
I'm sticking.
So, this is AJ Jacobs. He wrote a book how everybody is related. Everybody's a cousin of some sort. How many distant cousins do you think you are from him?
5th, 6th, 8th,
12?
15th.
If you were to just guess. 6? Okay, that's a good guess.
I feel like we're 5th. I feel very close to you.
Yeah, how many cousins distance do you think you are between you and him?
12.
12? Why do you think so? That's far. Why do you think so far?
Just throwing a number out.
I feel closer to you than that. I feel like 11 at least. I wonder if
How many cousins distance do you think you are with him?
2nd, 1st, 3rd, 43rd,
2nd? Okay.
That's so nice.
That's far. That's close enough, far enough that you can get married. Close enough she should be going to bar mitzvahs.
Right, that's true.
No, you guys are
You
first
guys
cousins?
are actual first cousins? Or your brothers? Oh, your cousins.
Wow. How many cousins distance do you think you are between you and AJ Jacobs here? All girls, it's all relative.
First?
Are you Jewish? Jewish? No. Where are you from?
Is your Uncle Bob?
From Poland.
Football land?
Yes.
That's where I'm from too. By the way, I wrote a book about the encyclopedia. The last word in the encyclopedia is Ziviach. Ziviach beer. You ever have that?
Yes.
He's too young. Are you trying to
Oh, yeah, you're right.
endanger
I'm 16.
Are you trying to endanger
I
our
think
youth,
in
our world's
Poland,
youth?
they
He's
aren't
your
in
cousin.
there.
Don't kill him. Thanks once again for being
Thank you, my
a
cousin.
guest on the Late Night Subway Show. And come on anytime. Stay tuned. We have a great musical guest coming up. Welcome back to the show. That was such a great guest, AJ. I'm going to certainly read the book. We're all related, or it's all relative, but it's about how we're all related. Now, for our musical guest, the wonderful musical stylings of J. Alphonse Nicholson. You can find him on Instagram at J_Fonz. That was really great, J. Fonz. Remember, Instagram, J_Fonz, J. Alphonse Nicholson. Wonderful drummer, wonderful musician. Thanks again for coming to the Late Night Subway Show. Come back tomorrow.
You're actually reading this?
Yeah.
6 L
good.
N Q R and W trains.
I have to take it out. I gotta get off. Thanks.
Bye.